Most drivers think the gas pump is harmless. You pull in, fill up, squeeze the handle a few extra times, and drive away. No big deal, right? Wrong. That one small habit can push liquid fuel into parts of your car that were never designed to touch fuel at all. And once that happens, the damage starts. $600, $1,000, even $5,000. We're talking about $600, $1,000, even a $5,000 engine repair. The scary part? Most drivers do this every single week without realizing it. Today I'm going to show you 8 gas pump habits that slowly destroy your car. Number 1 is where the real engine damage begins. And at the end, I'll show you a 30-second test you can do right now to see if your engine has already been affected. Let's get into it. 8. Topping off after the pump clicks. You're at the gas station. The nozzle clicks off. But instead of stopping, you squeeze the handle again, maybe 2 more times, 3 more times, just to round the number up to an even dollar. But that extra squeeze is where the trouble starts. That empty space at the top of your fuel tank? It's not wasted space. It's designed to hold fuel vapor, not liquid fuel. When you top off, you force raw gasoline into the charcoal canister, and that canister was never designed to handle liquid fuel. Once it gets soaked, the charcoal inside begins to break down, and when that happens, you can't clean it. You replace it. On some cars, that's a $600 repair. On certain Toyotas, closer to $1,000 with labor, and that's only the beginning. Because once the charcoal starts crumbling, it clogs another part called the purge valve. Now you're paying for 2 repairs instead of 1, all because of 3 extra squeezes at the pump. Even the EPA ran a campaign called Don't Top Off. It's literally printed on gas pumps, but most people ignore it. Now imagine you top off your tank on a 90-degree afternoon. You park the car, go inside, and leave it sitting in the sun for 2 hours. Here's the problem. Fuel expands when it heats up, but your fuel tank doesn't. So where does that extra fuel go? Straight into the vapor lines and charcoal canister. Exactly where it should never go. And because the car is sitting still, nothing is burning it off. No airflow, no engine running, just raw fuel flooding the evap system. In extreme heat, pavement temperatures can reach 140 degrees. Your fuel tank is sitting right above that asphalt. Mechanics see this damage constantly during hot summers. But here's the tricky part. The car won't throw a warning light right away. The damage builds slowly, fill up after fill up, summer after summer, until one day your check engine light turns on and stays on. The shop tells you the charcoal canister is ruined. That's an $800 repair, and you won't even remember the hot day when it started. 6. Driving only a short distance after overfilling. This makes the previous problem even worse. You top off the tank, then drive 2 miles to the store, and park again. 2 miles isn't enough. The engine barely warms up. The evap system never gets a chance to clear itself, so the fuel just sits inside the system. Then the car heats up again, and the canister gets another dose of liquid fuel. Do this enough time, and a brand new canister can die in 2 summers. Mechanics see this constantly on city-driven vehicles. Owners have no idea why their check engine light keeps returning. 5. Ignoring the smell of gas after filling up. You finish fueling, drive away, and for a few seconds, you smell gasoline. Most people ignore it, but that smell is fuel vapor escaping from somewhere it shouldn't. Maybe a cracked vapor line, maybe a loose clamp, maybe a seal in the filler neck. And vapor leaks never fix themselves. They get worse. That tiny crack becomes a bigger one. What could have been a cheap repair becomes a diagnostic job. Now the shop has to run smoke tests to find the leak. And suddenly you're paying real money, all because of a 15-second gas smell you ignored. 4. Using a cheap aftermarket gas cap. Your gas cap cracks, or you lose it. So you stop by a parts store and buy a $10 universal gas cap. It looks the same. Threads on fine. Clicks when you tighten it. But here's the problem. It doesn't seal properly. OEM gas caps are designed specifically for your vehicle's pressure system. Cheap ones aren't. When the seal isn't perfect, the evap system fails its self-test. Your car keeps detecting a vapor leak, so the check engine light keeps coming back. You clear it, it returns. You clear it again. Same problem. GM mechanics say cheap aftermarket caps are one of the most common evap issues they see. The real fix? A $30 OEM cap.